dishwasher. I'm so proud of the way he gets my clothes clean. Not only Ricky and David's shirts and jeans, but even my nylon set. See, there's a special dial marked delicate. That's for the lingerie. One usually has to wash by hand.
Cheese grater and ZOTE soap. What do they have in common? ZOTE soap. It ain't for breakfast, but it is a good product. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just thought I would share. You see the cheese grater? You can take it. This grates really easy. You can take and grate it. See if I can see it, show you here. You can see it just grates off like hard cheese. And there's a formula. You put this in hot, warm water and let it dissolve. And you can use it in your laundry, like laundry soap. You can also liquefy it even more. I've used it to spray not on my plants, but around the borders of plants. It's got citronella in it. It smells really good. So I always felt like it was a deterrent. It seemed to work. It kept the bugs away without any harmful pest sprays on them. And it's just really good stuff. It's inexpensive. It's sometimes a little hard to find. It's made in Mexico. I think they started making it around 1970. I found out, I guess in 71 or 72, I was out of high school. And I got a hold of some from one of my buddies. He had been to Mexico. He brought back some and said, I got this fish bait. I looked at it. I said, well, it smells good. And I had used soap before to catch catfish with, but I'd always used ivory soap. And the ivory soap and ZOTE soap have one thing in common. It's made from tallow, beef fat, well, animal fat. I don't know which one, but maybe a mixture, I'm sure. But the catfish always loved the ivory soap. Matter of fact, I've got a picture of an aunt and uncle and a couple of cousins back in the, I think, late 30s. They had been catfishing, and on the caption on the back said, caught on ivory soap. I'll put up a picture of that here. I'll overlay a picture right now on it. And I'll show you some catfish that I caught in ZOTE soap through the years. And you just take, let me show you how to do that. Get down here, let's see. Let's say it cuts pretty easy. Just get you a knife and it just slices right through it. This is a little cold this morning, but you take you a thin enough piece, and it's not brittle. You can just stick your hook through the bottom, hang it on there. It ain't made for heavy duty casting, but for drift fishing or I used it on trot lines. In the warmer weather, you can actually mold this. It's a little, you can kind of see it'll mold right now. It's just a little chilly, that's all. But you can mold it into round balls if you prefer that for your catfish bait. You can see it's already molding, just the warmth of my hand. Put it through there, works really good. Catfish are really funny. Sometimes you'll hit one bait, another bait be sitting there, they won't even think about it. They're just picky about what they eat, I guess, on certain days. I used to have a boathouse out here on Lake Louisville, and I had an underwater camera that I would put down. And we would try different baits and watch it through the camera, the lens. The lens was in the end of a decoy fish. Looked like a fish, and there on the face was a lens. And you could just set it down there and hold it at a certain spot. And I've always loved catching catfish and carp, and so I would put that down and try different baits out. And put side by side and watch the fish come in. And sometimes it just goes straight. Even some carp would go after this ZOTE soap. Carp and buffalo. Like I say, it's got a scent, citronella. I think they say catfish and fish are attracted to the citronella. I don't know. I just know it smells good. And really cleans your hands really good. I've actually used it a few times for shampoo. Yeah, on these old gray locks. It's very drying. So if you've got oily hair, you know, try it at your own risk. But it'll dry up your hair pretty quick. And my hair's really oily. And they say you can wash your face with it. If you've got acne, they say wash your face with this. This is what it says on TikTok and places like that. I don't know. I don't have acne. So if you do something like that, you're at your own risk. You know, it is just soap though. Little pieces like this right here, and little grated pieces, like these little pieces right here. This little pink pieces. You could put that in a little bag and tie it up. I don't know what they call them bags, sachet bags or sachet bags or something like that. And you can put it in your drawers. No, not that, not your drawers, but your drawers, you know, where you keep your socks and stuff. Because it's got a great smell. I've got a couple of little chunks, and I had an old pair of socks that had holes in them. I just tied the end up on them, put the soap in there, a couple of pieces in, tied the other end, threw it in there. Every time I open it, it smells so good in there. So better than stock smell. Anyway, so yeah, put it in your drawers, your Chester drawers. So anyway, I do want to bring this to you. If you're a fisherman, buy this ZOTE soap. It's really good. Now sometimes the fish won't touch it, and other times they just go crazy over it. I always found it good in the wintertime, in the hot summertime. If you want to try something to wash your clothes with, I'll put a recipe, and I'll put the recipe under the first comment, because it's kind of along how you do it. You know, you put it in the warm water and you add this to it and you add that. But they say it cleans clothes really good. And my wife uses it for stains. Like if she's got a stain, coffee stain or something on a blouse, she'll take, let's say that like this is a stain, she'll take her bar and just rub it back and forth and back and get it coated. No water or anything. And then let it sit there for, you know, a day or so and then wash it, and the stain's gone. I mean, it really works good for removing stains. Anyway, I'll put some of this stuff under the descriptions, the different ways to fix it, and also under the first comment, I'll put on how you make your soap liquid with it. So either a spray or a liquid to put in your dishwasher, put in your clothes washer. I don't know if you can use it in dishes or not. I don't know if I'd want citronella on my dishes, but anyway, hope y'all enjoy the video and try this. Let me know if you've ever used ZOTE soap for anything. If you've ever used it for fishing. I've caught a lot of fish on it. And if you have, where do you live at? What part of the country do you live at? I don't even know if ZOTE soap is available. I guess you can probably get it off of Amazon. I found it at Wally World one day. I think I looked and Amazon had it, so if that's the truth, you can get it anywhere. So anyway, let me know if you've ever used ZOTE soap for washing, for cleaning, doing for acne control, catfishing for carp, whatever. And I appreciate you being here. I really do. Without y'all, I wouldn't have a channel. So the old country boy is out of here, and I'll just talk to y'all on another video.